What's going on YouTube? Diggy546. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you want more sports content. Leave a like if you like the video. And listen, if you're feeling extra special today, I won't tell if you hit that bell. But let's go ahead and get into this. The NBA season is supposed to be coming back July 31st. And of course, everybody was really excited. Everybody was like, why so far away from now? But it's coming back July 31st. And I think that is going to be a fixed date. I don't think that the NBA is going to budge at all on this. And that's tough because it's going to be a tough situation because a lot of these players aren't ready to play. Some of them they don't want to play because they're out of shape. Some of them are saying that it's going to take away attention from what's going on with this George Floyd thing, with, companies finally saying that Black Lives Matter, which is about 3 or 4 years late, but companies are seeing this. People just saw that brutal killing, slaughtering. I mean, it was awful, but people saw that, and now people's eyes are being open to the injustices going on in the country, and they're committed to changing it. And a lot of players are worried if they go out there and it's the NBA playoffs and everybody's tuning into that, people aren't going to be tuning into situations that could be used to help make the world and the country a better place. And I definitely understand their point of view, but I'm also a sports fan who wants to see NBA basketball, wants to see the playoffs. Dwight Howard said he didn't want to play and pretty much wasn't going to play. And I hope that these players, stand on what they say, because it actually might be impactful if they do come back July 31st. And there is an NBA playoff, but these players decide that I'm not going to play. And you'll see the impact of players taking away their services. Maybe they're white players, maybe there's all kinds of different players that decide not to play. And they take away their services, and you see that the product gets worse, which only strengthens, how much power these players have. So hopefully people like Dwight, people like Kyrie actually don't play, and they're not just talking just to talk. Because once you come out and say that you're not going to do something and you end up just doing it at the last second, your voice loses power. So, of course, I would want Dwight Howard in the playoffs if the Lakers were to play. And I think the Lakers are going to play. And I've already seen LeBron said that he's going to play regardless. Hopefully these players that are like LeBron, that are, the top of the league players that plan on playing, hopefully they have, a plan, or they've spoken, or they spoke to someone else pretty much on how they're going to make sure that this issue doesn't get lost in the NBA playoffs. Because this can very easily happen, and the narrative can completely be drowned by sports. Sports are, people always say they unite people. People always say that they unite the country. But if you think about it, sports they're an escape, and multiple people can escape, but it's a temporary escape. It's a temporary unity. And if you have this temporary unity and all these people coming together to root for this team or root for this player, when they walk away, it's the same problems that they walked into that stadium or in that living room or in that chat room or in that live stream. They have the same issues when they leave that place. So definitely I understand these players. Definitely I want to see the NBA come back soon, but it'll be interesting to see how these players attack this and how they will go about making sure that this message doesn't get drowned. And it'll be interesting to see how many players hold out. Also the same thing for the NFL. But D546, that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you think about this situation. Do you think the players shouldn't play? Do you think the NBA playoffs are going to happen on time? Let me know. D546, and I'm out.